do is done properly and that mistakes you made are corrected. If you have any problems whatsoever, you surely can come and see us because we can nip it in the bud straight away and the problem is solved. Same as always. Oh, no, boss, we're paying rent.
Bit of PR for the army. But the video doesn't quite tell you all that you're going to undertake. Have any of you guys been to Kapooka before? Have you? Been there to have a look? You couldn't get out quick enough? Right, what about yourself?
I've been into a good restaurant before.
Have you? Right. Okay. Well, then you can probably go to sleep for the next 5 minutes. It's not a nice place to be in, is it? No. Because you are going to change your complete way of life. And it happens like that. Freedom. No longer will you have a room on your own. Finished. No longer can you wear all these outlandish rigs that young men and women wear. Finished. No longer can you have the hair that you want to have any longer. Finished. The thing that's going to strike you most of all is the fact that you're not your own person. You can't make decisions for yourself anymore. Your freedom's gone. You'll be required to make up your bed every day. You can't wear those Reebok runners any longer. And all those Converse boots that people wear and all that other sort of stuff. No, from here on in, you're going to be wearing army clobber, alright? Bloody hot, takes a long time to get used to, and you get diseases such as rashes under your armpits and in your crutch, alright? And it feels uncomfortable because it's hot. And you're going to Kapooka at probably the best time of the training year because it's starting to get cooler. But when it gets cooler, temperatures drop. And has anybody ever experienced Wagga Wagga, 6 o'clock in the morning, on a cold winter's morning? You freeze, you butter. But they won't worry about that because you'll still get up at 6 o'clock every morning. How many of you guys, don't show by hands, but how many of you guys, yes? 6 o'clock to you guys would be a figment of your imagination at the moment. Half of you guys wouldn't know what 6 o'clock in the morning was, let alone what it looks like. But guess what? Half of you blokes probably wouldn't even understand the meaning of hard endurance type training. And I don't mean football training. I don't mean basketball training. I mean you get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, you go to bed at 10 o'clock at night, and your average day could include a 5-kilometre run, a 10-kilometre hike with a pack on your back and a rifle in your hand, a swim in the swimming pool, lectures, 4 hours on the drill square, and in between all that you might get a video of some sort on training, because it's training, and you need stamina, you need endurance to get you through it. Because at the end of the day, if I can still remember what bloody recruit training was like 20 years or so ago, it left a lasting impression on me. Has it left a lasting impression on you? What about you, Simon?
Yes, sir.
It did, didn't it? Yeah. What about you, Jet?
Yes.
Yeah. People don't forget it that easy. But it's only for 13 weeks. It's a mere drop in the bucket. And it goes really quickly. But it's bloody tough. It ain't easy. And that's why I'm glad I've got all these people here that can understand that the video, yeah, sure, but the video doesn't tell you that you're going to suffer from blisters, right? That every muscle in your body, even the ones that attach themselves to the toes, will feel sore. You'll feel like wanting to give up. Your back will hurt. Your guts will ache. Your head will throb. You'll feel anxiety. You'll feel tension. The video doesn't tell you that. It just shows a whole heap of guys doing the right thing, you know, a bit of sweat here and there, like the Reebok ad. You know, the Reebok Nissan ad? Guy goes out for a run, running his Reebok Nissan. Right? But that's not the way it is. The sweat that you'll be coming back with every day will be your own sweat. And it ain't easy. But what do you get out of it? For a lot of you blokes, you'll end up with a lot of self-discipline. And if you go home after your 7th week in your 4-day break and your folks don't see any changes in you, I want to know about it, people, right? Because I reckon we're not training them right. And if your sons or husbands or whatever is seated here at the moment, doesn't know how to make his bed, doesn't know how to shine his shoes, gives a bit of back chat occasionally, let me know, because we're failing in our training program. What you will end up with after 13 weeks of rigorous training, well, first of all, you'll see muscles where muscles never used to be. Those that have got a little bit of pork here and there, all right, carrying a bit of weight, you'll lose it. That's not to say we don't feed you, because we do. We feed you 3 times a day. Do you get morning tea there? Sometimes, oh yeah, you get morning tea there. Morning tea, I haven't had one of them for years. So we feed you reasonably well. But what we're after your pound of flesh, basically. We want to train you to a standard whereby you are at the same standard when each of you leave after 13 weeks. How many weeks did you do? 20 weeks at Kapooka. What a punishment. Back squatted, were you? Yeah. He was back squatted. Don't do that. It's not smart. Why? Illness?
Didn't make the stands.
Oh, right, okay. There you go. Talk to him on the bus, he'll tell you all about it. I was never back squatted. Although I broke my finger, I was never back squatted. I didn't tell them because I didn't want to spend time there any longer than I had to. Let's get back to what you get out of it. I don't mean that the younger guys should be carrying the older bloke's pack when he's feeling fagged out on a 28-kilometre route march. No. Words of encouragement, words of endearment, or a good kick in the tail feather doesn't hurt occasionally. Right. Give him the old number 9 up for private pass and get him going. Because sometimes he might need it. Because at the end of the day, as I said before, this bloke here will be doing exactly what you're going to be doing, and you're going to be doing exactly what he's going to be doing, and he's going to be doing exactly what you're going to be doing. So what I'm saying to you, work as a team. The majority of you will stay in the same platoon. Right? Stay together. Get to know each other if you haven't already. And if you've got a problem with a bloke that's sleeping in your room that snores a lot, stick a sock in his mouth and see how long he snores. And if he wakes up and he finds his big cotton sock hanging out of his mouth, he'll know that he's got a problem with snoring. Make sure he's no bigger than you are. But at the end of the day, you've got to get along. Incidentally, room swapping and changing isn't on. Alright? We're not at Trinity High here. We just, because you don't like a bloke, you may like to change rooms. It's not on. The other thing is you've got to appreciate that there are other people around Australia that are going to be joining your platoon. You might have a New Zealander, or a Tasmanian, or a Western Australian sharing the same room. Remember, we're a multicultural society nowadays, and so therefore we do take Australian citizens that might be of Vietnamese origin, that might be Fijian, Samoan, could be New Zealanders, could be Dutch like I am. Right, so there's your melting pot, troops. Get along with them. Third, so you've got right home, you've got teamwork. The third one is keep that motivation going. Do each and every one of you guys want to join the army here?
Yes.
Yeah, you do. You sure? You're not sure though, are you? You are sure, but you're going to sleep. Okay. Okay, you're all here because you want to be here. I didn't walk up and down St Kilda Road, put a shilling in your pocket, beat you over the head with a big broomstick and drag you up here. No, that went out years ago. You're here because you want to be here, or because Mum's kicked you out. Did she kick you out? Closer. So, pretty close. The truth always comes out. But what I'm saying to you, you're here because you want to be here. You're here because something inside you tells you that, hey, I haven't made it outside. I've had that many jobs. Nobody like it is. You've seen the video. It's now up to you to do it. It's a pretty big step. It's like falling out of a tree, but there'll be no mattress to break you fall. It's going to be a cultural, physical, mental change that you're going to have to endure. But look at what will be at the end of it after 13 weeks. And remember, you heard it here first, and you want to join. Right? Okay. See this form here? It's a contract. Right? Rather a simple contract that states that you're going to sign off for 4 years, that you've declared that you've been a good or a bad man when it comes to civilian convictions. It also says here that you acknowledge the fact that we do not tolerate alcohol and drug abuse. We do not tolerate homosexuality, theft, fraud, forgery, and other related offences. All right? So what you're saying here is you're going to be a clean dude from here on in. As a member in the Australian Army. Until my service is lawfully terminated. And that I will resist her enemies. And in all matters relating to my service. I'll faithfully discharge my duty according to law. So help me God. Okay, please resume your seats. Place your Bible on the chair. Could you now please stand? Raising your right hand as such. See if you can outdo the guys that went before you, and repeat after me, please, looking this way. I solemnly and sincerely promise and declare that I will well and truly serve Her Majesty Queen Elizabeth II, her heirs and successors according to law, as a member in the Australian Army, until my service is lawfully terminated. And that I will resist her enemies, and in all matters relating to my service, I'll faithfully discharge my duty according to law. Okay, please resume your seats. That wasn't too hard, was it? Sign us appropriately under the affirmation, please. That's Dad, is it?
Adrian Ward.
I don't know if they're ready to do that.
You won't have any to fix soon, Jack.
I get grease on your jumper. You got grease all over your jumper. What? You're getting grease all over your jumper.
We're out of here. You want to be burned? Well, work.
Glen.
Where's Ross?
First of all, I'd just like to say a couple of quick words. Thanks to the family for coming today, and most of all, thanks for supporting your sons throughout training here, whilst at 1RTP. Support at home makes it a lot more easier for these fellas when they have a difficult time when first surviving. So you can give yourselves a positive pat on the back. It's very hard for them. Second thing I'd like to do is introduce the staff that have trained your sons. First we've got my son, Ray Street from MPs. basically to be a nasty bugger all the way through, and he's done it very well. But also provide support where necessary. The most important men for the fellas whilst they're here training at Kapooka are the section commanders. They deal with them all the time, every day, for the whole 13 weeks they're here. So, Crew Commander 1, sorry, Section Commander 1 section. Power, right? Mark Power. Medic. Make sure your shirts are tucked in. Section Commander 2 section is Paul Royal. He's from transport and trucking. Spent a lot of time in Townsville. He's also the one responsible for the snake emblem, which we've taken on as our platoon mascots. Section Commander 3 section is Corporal Doug Ward. And he's an ordnance guy. I'm not quite sure what it is that he does there, but he hates it.
They fold blankets.
We also had another corporal who does admin jobs. He's hardly been here at all. Tony Harrington. He's from Lake School in Glen. Normally we like to have an award for the most improved recruit whilst here at 1RTP. It's been a hard toss-up for this one. Basically, when it came down to the end, there was two major contestants. The first one was Luke Jones. What about Jones? The first noticed Jones when he But he came out, and I had my initial interview and I said, who's your next of kin? And he said, I don't have any. I said, well, that's easy to understand, but he's done well. He's improved a hell of a lot throughout his time here at 1RTP, and I think he's now graduated as a soldier. And greatly improved man. However, he was just picked as close. Was Pratt. What are you, Pratt?
What a champion.
In fact, potential trophy that's going to stay within 5 turns. We'll name it on this. We can take 3 years as corporal. Okay. His name will be on this and it'll stay within the platoon.
Speech. Big words in his team.
What did you say?
Lieutenant Commander.
Lieutenant Commander. He's been rolling in. Through you, front with the car.
You're above the phone sort of thing. And, well, you'll find out who that is tomorrow as well. Then you have the most outstanding. That's the Glamour Prize. It's a bit of a shock selection for the platoon. However, you'll find out who that is tomorrow as well. Oh, no, cool, pal. I hope you all enjoy yourselves whilst you're here. And tomorrow during the...
Glen, stand in front of the sign of the obstacle course. And Jack and Mum, anyway.
Ready? Dad, do you want to be in it?
On these? Walk on these?
You lie down, face outward. When they yell out, rifles go, non-scouts go, they run. You run through that little gap there, take your rifle over your shoulder.
Don't you gotta walk on these?
And, no.
spot for.
Do that.
This is where Glen should.
Do you think it'd be like this?
Yeah.
I thought it'd be good march out.
Brian, could I have the keys?
Why? What do you want to get now?
Give him his present.
Oh, have you got it here? Why don't you give it to him at the thing? At our house. In the booth.
Well, I wasn't. Maybe you run across every
as good as you can be.
Get lost from me, Get that face.
Mom.
I hope you got that bite. Took a big hug out of my heart, didn't you, Mum? Hey, big hug. I wanted to hit me.
So get it on
me.
tape.
I wouldn't hit you. Oh, don't bet on it, tape. Okay, that's it. Go and have your bath. Never ends, does it? Never ends.
Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway, bro. How come you come up with those funny statements, Mum? What do you mean? That's a normal thing to say. You come up with these stupid things. I don't care. Doesn't she, Dad?
Dead giveaway.
Dead giveaway is a fairly normal word, Belinda. But the way you say
Dead giveaway.
Rose.
Big
What's some of the
right.
others, Dad? Rough guts or something like that?
Shut your guts.
Shut your guts.
Shut your guts.
What else was there? Shh. What else was there?
I'm not going to tell people. They already know.
Brian.
Go
Go forsaken thing off, please. Oh God, I can't wait to do that. But sorry, but you don't know how to properly do it. Yes, I do. Yeah, do you know how to put the battery in, turn the power on, press the button, focus? You don't know how to use it properly. Don't bet on it. Alright, what do? You just found this tape recorder, there's battery over here, there's the tape, what would you do? Shut up, right, you. We got that on tape when I want to divorce my parents. Oh, God almighty, this is purgatory. What's that? That's another one of her good words. What's purgatory, Dad?
Purgatory, dead giveaway, shut your gun. That's where
I
Dad
know.
will go when he dies.
Okay.
That's where we